So here's the tutorial for Switchback. This is a pretty simple trick. If you haven't figured it out yet, well, here's the tutorial. This is actually an impromptu trick, so you can start off just by shuffling and cutting and whatever you really want to do. Now you're going to go through the deck and you're going to just get out the 4 jacks. It's the only thing that you really have to do just to start the trick. You get out the 4 jacks, and it actually matters the color order in which you put these. You actually want to put the 2 reds separated from the 2 black like that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But so just do that, and you have your 2 reds or 2 blacks. It doesn't really matter which way. Just you want them separated, and you're going to put those onto the deck and flip them over, and you're going to show them to the spectator 4 jacks. And what you're going to do is when you go back, you're going to drop this bottom one and take 3 jacks over. So when you go back, how you do this is you want to kind of push down with your thumb when you go. Push down with your thumb and drop that card first right before you put all 4 jacks on. And so you can put your pinky here and put the other 3 on and lift off and take just 3. So I'm going to go over that again. It might have been a little quick. So you show your 4 jacks like this. You put the bottom one down first and put your pinky in and put the other 3 and get a pinky break under those other 3, and you lift up and act like you have all 4, but you really have just 3. And real fast that looks just like this, to where you take it and you have 4 and it's really 3. So once you've done that, you act like you have 4, show them, place them right over there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get a break above or under the top card, so you can just push off however you want. Just get a pinky break, and you're going to do a brow reversal. So you're going to transfer that pinky break to a thumb break, and you're going to take half the cards, move them to the top and flip them over, and then the rest of the cards and flip them over. So you have all these face down cards now, face up cards I mean, and then at the bottom face down you have a jack. You're going to then have them name their favorite card, or you can just pick one, that doesn't really matter. So I just say they want to name their favorite card, say they name just the ace of spades or something like that. What you're going to do is you're going to take the ace of spades, you're going to flip it over, set the deck on top, take the deck and flip it back over so you don't expose that, but you still have it there. You're then going to get a pinky break under the top 2 cards and prepare for a double lift, obviously. So you can do that however you want. The best way, I think, for this, because you can't really push off, it's kind of dangerous, is to riffle 2 with your thumb. Push a little to get that little indent, and then put your index or pointer finger down here, and then let go with the thumb, and then push down with the thumb, and it'll pop up for your pinky to go in, and you can get a break, obviously. Or you can just put your hand in, you don't even have to get a pinky break. Anyway, well, so once you've gotten your break under the 2 cards, you do a double lift and flip over both cards. So you're going to take their card, which is really actually the jack now, and you're going to place it in the center of this packet. Now, what you're going to do is you want to place this in the 3rd position for an Elmsley count. And how you're going to do that is you're going to pinky pull down to get a pinky break above the bottom card. So you pull down with your pinky, get a pinky break above the bottom card, so you can place their card in the 3rd position. So you say you're placing their card in the 3rd position, which is really the jack, obviously. So you push it in, and you're going to do an Elmsley count. Now this is why we had the cards arranged in that one color order and separated, so it looks like you actually have 2 black jacks and 2 red jacks when you do your Elmsley count. So you do your Elmsley count, pushing off the block 2 here to hide that card, and you go through it and you show that it's not there anymore. And then you can clearly show, because of the double lift, that their card actually jumped to the top. And that's the first part of the trick. The second part is you can do this however you want. In my performance, I did a Herman pass, or you can do any pass you want, because what it does is it makes the card disappear, but it also cuts it into the middle of the deck all in one motion. Another way you can do this is you can do, just a simple Erdnase change, or whatever you want, just to leave this card face up, but change it. So say you do an Erdnase change and you don't do a pass, you're going to need to cut the deck one time just to get the ace in the middle face up. So the idea is just to make the card disappear and end up in the middle of the deck face up. Either way you want, earn an exchange or pass, it doesn't really matter. I like pass because it does it all at once, obviously. So once that's gone, so what you're going to do is, say you do your pass, you say it's gone, place the deck over there, and you say, but if you look back here, now how it's set up now is you have this jack here. You want to show that you have 4 jacks face up and their cards here. And how you're going to do that is you're going to take the first jack, and when you go to take the second jack off, by the way, you're holding cards in the middle grip now to pull off the cards. When you go to take the second jack off, you're going to return this card. So you go and you grab it with this finger. So you just push it on there and grab it with this finger as you pull off. And then you keep doing that and show there's your card. You can outjog their card. And then you show this last jack, which you already showed, as the 4th jack. So I'm going to do that one more time. It's right here. There's the card. You say, here are the 4 jacks. Go ahead and return this jack and take the other one. You outjog their card, which is the other jack. So then you have it like this. You're going to strip out their card and say, now your card's returned. But then before you flip, you're going to act like you're going to flip it over like this, but you don't want to show them that it's obviously a jack. So what you're going to do is as you flip, you're going to turn your hand over. You're going to turn your hand over and push it through the other way. Just like that. So you're going to say, if I push the cards through my fist, I still just have 4 cards instead of 5 now, and you can show it's just the jacks. And then the trick is pretty much over now, because after you show that the jacks are there and their cards gone back over here, you can just spread out the deck and show their card face up in the center of the pack. So that's the trick. If you have any questions, just comment below, and I hope you're able to